Welcome to the Young Money Diet Podcast. My name's Raj.
And I'm Wasif.
So, Wasif, what are you passionate about?
You know what? I've always thought about how everyone in today's work setting always ends up in a job that they're kind of unhappy with, and not always. Like there's a significant portion of the crowd that's unhappy with the position they're in, and then the companies that are unhappy with the people that they have received. So I think there is a whole disconnect between how people should plan for their career and how they sort of manage and expect their ambition and how they should do career planning. With tied to that is the whole ancillary, like, there's how do you budget, how do you have personal finance, like how do you do job search, LinkedIn, all of those things. So I think I'm just generally passionate about this topic. What about you, Raj?
If I have to sum up my passion, it's financial literacy. So growing up in the Western world, I strongly believe that almost any individual can make it based on, of course, different circumstances and different, you're dealt different cards at the beginning of life.
Mm-hmm.
But I strongly believe that there are so many topics within the educational system that we lack, that
Right.
A lot of kids depend on their parents, or a lot of young individuals just depend on what their limited exposure is. So I want to have more conversations about negotiation, buying vehicles, mortgages, leadership. How do you find a good job? How do you set yourself up for success? How do you become a millionaire off of $50,000 a year?
Crazy.
How do you have gratitude for being dealt this card born into Canada?
Right.
Or
It's a
US,
lottery, right?
winning the lottery, and
Yeah.
how you can exploit those opportunities.
For sure. So I think in a lot of sense that anyone who's interested in tuning in, I think what you can expect is, we won't have any Shakespeare like high school, but what we will have is all the stuff I think we should have learned in high school, but we didn't. And it will be our take on what we have found out through experimentation of just real life experiences of what we had. And 9 out of 10 times, we probably haven't figured out the right way to do it, but sometimes knowing what's wrong is just as important at figuring out what's going to be right eventually. So
So come along with us on this journey. Remember to stay hungry
and stay humble.